Hey, what's up, guys? This is my review of the new ATHLON TALOS 10x42. 10 power. It's a fixed 10 power scope, which the market is very much lacking in. And this one has the one feature a lot of fixed 10 powers don't have.
What's that feature?
A side parallax that goes all the way down to 10 yards. It's in milradian, super bright, super clear. There is no illumination, but screw illumination. I would rather give that shit up for something that has really good glass and is at the very top in its class, a bang for the buck. Now, there's very few 10 power scopes left out there, but even if there was a shitload of them, this would still be a winner. All right, hang on. Let me show it to you downrange, and I'll be back in a minute, and I'll show your ass how to save some money, not only on this scope, but a bunch of other scopes. All right, here we go.
All right, quick look through the scope at 100 yards. Give you an idea of the clarity of it. Now, it's got a fast focus eyepiece that is very smooth, and it has a gigantic adjustment range, along with a very clear image to it, especially when you consider the price of this scope. As the time I'm making this video, it's retailing for under $300.
In case you're curious, yeah, it's a big eye box.
Now, for me, the feature on this scope that really sets it apart from a lot of the other 10 power scopes out there is how smooth the side focus is, and the fact that it goes all the way down to 10 yards and is very accurate. The tracking on it with the turrets is really nice. As a matter of fact, the turrets have a little surprise you'll see here in just a second, but they're very clicky, very tactile, and move very precisely. Here's a look at the vertical tracking. As a matter of fact, this is the lowest price scope that I've ever tested that I went through all of my tests, including the vertical tracking. You'll see the horizontal tracking. You'll also see the box test and the nipple twister. Here's a look at the side turrets. They're, again, very tactile, very clicky. I'm really digging the way that these turrets feel on this scope. For this price, it's incredible. There's just no other way to put it. For the price and what you get is a really nice scope. Here's a look at the horizontal tracking. Running it from edge to edge, you can see the huge amount of room that you get and the huge amount of adjustment range that comes with this scope. Now, here's the big surprise I was not expecting when I heard about this scope originally. That's the zero stop. Most budget scopes, when they come with a zero stop, will be some little bullshit like the little plastic ring that you see on some zero stops, or it'll be something that uses like a little sleeve or a disc or some kind of wedge. It'll have some bullshit. It won't have a solid zero stop like this thing does. Here's a look at the box test, running it 1 revolution in each direction. By the way, this is a milradian scope, in case I didn't mention it already. And the thing I really like about the reticle in it is it's not cluttered. You just get a scaled reference, up, down, left, and right. Really easy to use without having all the bullshit in your image. Right here, I'm running the turret test all the way from top to bottom. I put a camera on the turret and downrange so you can see for yourself that it does return to zero.
Nipple twister.
Now, for guys that haven't seen me do the nipple twister test before, I basically grab both turrets, twist them, turn them like crazy, start off in the center of the target, and see if it'll return. Very damn few scopes, unless they're really expensive, will do this shit.
All right, now I told you I'd save some money, and I wasn't bullshitting. All you need to do is go to Optics for us. You're going to see a link below in the description. Go there, use my code Cyclops, or use the house code, whichever it is, whichever saves you the most money. But at the time I'm making this video, my code will most definitely get you a discount at Optics Force. While you're there, make sure and check out the sale items, the discontinued, and the sample items. That's where I got my Zeiss so cheap that you guys may have seen on my Kimber rifle.